Your truck is keeping a file on you, not as a metaphor, but an actual growing record of everywhere you go, how fast you drive, how hard you brake, and what time you pull out of your driveway. And right now, while you are watching this, it may be quietly sending that file to people you have never met. Because hidden inside almost every vehicle built in the last decade is a small cellular modem, the same kind of radio that lives inside your phone. You never asked for it. Most owners have no idea it is even there, but it never sleeps. And it is the reason a growing number of smart drivers are now doing something no dealership would ever suggest. They are killing it. This is not paranoia. In 2024, the New York Times reported that General Motors had been collecting detailed driving data from millions of its own customers and funneling it to data brokers who turned around and sold it to the insurance industry. And drivers found out the hard way. People who had never filed a single claim suddenly watched their premiums climb, and nobody at the insurance company would tell them why. The answer was sitting in their own garage. Every hard brake, every burst of speed, every late night trip, recorded, scored, and sold, sometimes for just pennies per driver. They were being judged by a witness they never knew they had. So let us meet that witness. It is called the Telematics Control Unit, the TCU. It is a small computer with its own cellular antenna wired straight into the nervous system of your car, the same network that runs your engine, reads your brakes, and follows your steering. Automakers gave it friendly names: OnStar, Uconnect, Toyota Connected. They sold it to you as safety, automatic crash alerts, roadside assistance, a stolen vehicle locator, and some of that is genuinely useful. But here is what they buried in the fine print and said out loud as quietly as possible. That same connection can record where you are and how you drive, and the privacy policy you clicked past gave them permission to share it. In 2023, the Mozilla Foundation studied the privacy practices of 25 major car brands. The result was the worst they had ever reviewed in any product category. Every single brand, all 25, failed. They found that the vast majority collected far more data than they needed and reserved the right to sell or share it. Modern cars, Mozilla concluded, were a privacy nightmare on wheels. And there is a lot to sell. A single connected car can generate a staggering amount of data: your location, your routes, your speed, even details from inside the cabin. To a broker, you are not a driver. You are a data stream, which brings us to the money. The buyers at the end of this chain are companies most people have never heard of. Names like LexisNexis and Verisk, the data brokers that quietly score you for the insurance industry. In the General Motors case, drivers' braking and acceleration data reportedly flowed through those brokers and into the hands of insurers who used it to raise rates. One driver discovered a report on himself that was over 200 pages long. He had never signed up for any of it, at least not knowingly. It was switched on through a feature buried in the car's setup, the kind of thing you tap agree to in a dealership without ever reading. After the reporting went public, General Motors announced it had stopped sharing that data, but the modem is still there. The capability is still there, and General Motors was simply the one that got caught. It is not only insurers either. United States senators have warned that automakers handed over location data to outside parties, in some cases without a warrant. Your car can become a witness against you in a story you did not know you were part of. And the new vehicles rolling off the line are more connected, not less. The modem is no longer an add-on, it is welded into the business model. The car is the product, and your data is the subscription they keep. Now, if this is opening your eyes, do me one quick favor. Hit subscribe. This channel exists to pull back the curtain on exactly this kind of thing, and the next one we make depends on you being here for it. So why did the dealership never tell you any of this? Because legally, they did not have to. You consented somewhere on page 40 of a document nobody reads. As far as the automaker is concerned, you already said yes, which is exactly why a quiet movement of owners has decided to say no. They have started disabling the one component that makes all of this possible, the modem. Cut its connection and the file stops updating. The car goes silent. Now, an honest warning. That modem is not only watching, it is also wired to real safety features like automatic crash notification. Disable it and you may lose those. You could void part of your warranty. And on many modern vehicles, it is tangled so deep into the electronics that it is genuinely not a simple job. That is why the most careful owners do not reach for a wire cutter. They research their exact make and model, they understand precisely what they are switching off, and some simply choose their next vehicle based on how little it watches them in the first place. Because underneath all of this sits one simple question. When your car records you, scores you, and sells you, minute by minute, mile by mile, do you really own it, or are you just the most valuable thing it is carrying? The smartest drivers have already made their decision. They are taking back the one thing the modern car quietly took from them, the right to go somewhere and have it be nobody's business but their own. If this changed the way you see the truck in your driveway, watch this next, because the day your old car becomes illegal to drive is closer than you think. I will see you there.